Greetings, my fellow savages. Welcome to our Tuesday night stream. Hopefully, I unmuted that because I don't remember if I did. I did. Hello, everyone. Welcome, Very Sad Dog, Snappy, Adrian, Chris, Hannah, Nefarious, Star Killer. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I decided I wanted to wear a wig tonight. Why? I don't fucking know, because it's October. Do you really need a reason ever? How's it going, everyone? Hello, Millie. What up, Adam? Alexis. I'm also wearing a bat top that you can't really see, and I couldn't find my bra, and this thing gives no support. Let me tell ya. But we're here. We're here. The hairline is questionable, but you know what? It's a Halloween wig. It is what it is. Moneymaker Chris, thank you so much for the 52 months. Y'all, my voice is not warmed up today because I feel like I've barely been speaking. I also had to clip this. I had to pin it. I don't think I like it. I was also fucking around with my eyeshadow a lot today. Maybe I do have to pin it. Oh yeah, that's why I pinned it. Rough Rider said no support but looks amazing. It's okay. I get all my support from you. From all of you. There we go. I like... Oh my gosh, no I don't. No I don't. I like how this looks better with it down like this, but then it's in my face, you know? I don't like that part. And I'm going to keep doing this, so I have to pin it. I have to pin it, y'all. I got to pin it. The bat thing keeps going. It's freaking bats. It's freaking bats all month long.
I just want to hear Prudence say theallysinkay dance, theallysinkay dance, theallysinkay dance.
Estilo, thank you so much for the 23 months in a row. Y'all, it is spooky season. We are getting hype. I have so much to talk to you about. And of course, I want to cough like immediately. Thank God for the mute button. Oh my gosh. So I am hot off of this past weekend, which was Toy-Hio in Girard, Ohio, and Exodus, their show Hexodus. I swear I'm going to pin this and be done with it. Yes, we're going to leave it, okay? I didn't feel like brushing my hair today. Real talk. And that's why I'm wearing a wig. Okay, what the hell was I talking about? All right, Toy-Hio was so much fun, y'all. I loved it so much. I already cannot wait to go back. Marty and I had a blast along with Laura. We met so many awesome people. I have a gift here I want to show you that I'm very excited about. Adam was there. Adam is in the chat. Thank you so much, Adam, for all of your help. Fun story. The money that you handed me that night, couldn't find it. Didn't know where I put it. I checked every zipper, pocket, pouch, everything, and I was like, well, that money's gone. I don't know, not all of my money from the signing, but just specifically like our Chainsaw Girls merch money, like my split of it. I had no idea where I put it after you handed it to me. I just found it. How is that a fun story? Because I just found it. I just found it in my makeup bag. I have not touched my makeup bag since I got home, so I must have seen it in somewhere. Wherever I put it, I saw it and went, okay, I'll put it in this bag. Because I wouldn't just like toss it anywhere, you know? But I checked every pouch that I thought I would have put it in, and it was not there. But I found it, so that's why it's a fun story. So yes, it was so much fun. We did Toy-Hio in the morning, and then Marty and I drove straight to Cleveland for Hexodus, and we hosted that show. We did some cosplays for that show, which if you didn't see yet, I don't want to spoil it because I'm sure we're going to get photos back soon. And I'll be posting them. But it was a lot of fun. And Marty defended her Exodus Women's Championship. Baby. We love to see it. You know, Very Sad Dog, I am actually kind of disorganized. I'm not going to lie. I feel like my whole office and everything, my wrestling bags, everything, it's organized chaos. I know where things are. I know where I put things. But then when I couldn't find it, I was like, okay, what would I have thought? What would AK have done? What would AK's thought process have been? And it's exactly what I thought. I put it in a small pouch. It just happened to be my makeup bag that I don't normally put money in. But I guess I just had it at the time. Anyway, what up, Ty? Estilo said, anyone buy y'all a shot this time? What do you mean? What do you mean this time? This is my first time at Exodus. And Toy-Hio for that matter. Millie said that's exactly, or that's how I describe my room as well. Same. Okay, so one of the gifts I got at Toy Hio, someone made this for me, y'all. It's a little Audrey too. Feed me, Seymour. Look how cute he is. In the coffee cup that he's found in the beginning of the movie. How stinking cute is this? I'm so scared I'm going to drop it. The same person that made me my Angela figure, made Angela figures actually for Laura and myself. We each have them in our background somewhere. Depending on where the YouTube videos are from. If you watch when we're at my house, I forget where she is now. I keep moving her. But it's the same person who made Angela. And I'm absolutely going to put little Audrey 2 in the background too. Look how cute. It almost matches the hair, I guess. What was that? Feed me? Okay. Mean green mother from outer space, and I'm bad. Feed me more? MDB said, not quite, not quite. Not feed me more, just feed me Seymour. It is feed me more. Oh my gosh, feed me see more. That's basically the same shit. He's so cute. Oh my God. What up, Max? Max is in the chat. Max is in the chat. What up, Max? Can we give Max a shout out? Sorry, my titties are falling out. I got excited. They are Max. Well, really, it's Max they are, but still. Thank you. I just randomly decided to wear a wig today. I'm like, what wig? What do you mean? This is my real hair. Okay, for real though, sometimes I really do want to chop my hair this length. What do we think? What do we think, chat? Minus this little part going on, because this is kind of driving me crazy. I had to pin it so it would get out of my face, but it is kind of driving me nuts, and I don't like how it looks. And the hairline is, we're not going to talk about it. But the length. The length. I think I like it. Oh shit, my bad. Obviously it's yours. Please give a follow to Max if you are not already. Thank you, RJ218. Length is good, as Steela said. Chris said the length might be worth trying. Just to have like, I don't know, weight off of my, not even my shoulders, my literal head. Weight taken off of my head and my neck. MDB said, do the length, but keep the color the same. You don't want me to have green hair? You don't want me to have black roots and green hair? So then, I already talked about Toy Hio, Exodus. We also have NWA coming up. Marty and I are returning to NWA on Friday, all right? And we're going to kick some ass. And we're very excited. We're very heck-cited, if you will. It is for the NWA Women's World Tag Team Championships. We are going to be 2-time tag team champions, okay? Snappy said, I'm loving the green hair. Goes well with Audrey too. I agree. Adrian said, championship match already. Well, it's not already. I mean, we're former champions, you know. I think we've kind of earned it. Regardless of who the champions are. So, I just can't stop doing this. Neferi said, I totally want you to have this hair for real. Anyone who's ever put on a wig, a longer wig, knows that you just like can't stop. You can't stop. You just can't stop. Like whenever Marty puts on wigs for Hot Girl Twitch, you've seen her. She's like whipping it around. Literally, I whip my hair back and forth. I can't stop grabbing my wig, and I can't stop grabbing my boobs because I have to make sure that this top is staying on. As cute as it is, it's a little bat top. It gives zero support whatsoever. So I can feel my top falling down. I can feel my wig slipping back. It's a disaster. That's why I show up with a top knot and no makeup most of the time. Just like, sup? What up, though? So we're very excited. A lot going on in October. We just did a Frankenhooker cosplay on Thursday. I think that's why, I don't know. I mean, that's not why. I'm festive because it's October, right? But I I just felt like practicing a smoky eye today. I think on camera it looks okay, but in real life, I'm not really good at blending the eyeshadow, you know? So I was practicing with some browns, like a grunge vibe, and then it turned into all this. From far away, I think it looks cute. From up close, oh, I don't know. I have some work to do. Snappy said, AK bare breast, not for free. Not at all. Not at all, Snappy. What the hell was I about to say? Oh, we have another big goal. That's what I was going to say. All and any bits are going toward our next cosplay. So we hit our goal for next Hot Girl Twitch. That's very important. We are 1 week away from Spooky Hot Girl Twitch 2025. Marty and I already have our costumes planned. It's a secret. Maybe we will have people guess for a prize. Maybe. Something like that. But we also have our next cosplay bit goal. That's what we're working toward, and we already voted on it. So we did like a cosplay King of the Ring last Thursday, and 16 participants. All right. The winner was Melina for Mortal Kombat. Which version? I don't know. Probably Mortal Kombat 2, to be honest, because that's usually what I go with. Mortal Kombat 2 and Mortal Kombat 3 are near and dear to my heart, and I feel like that's usually the version that I choose. Whenever I've done Mortal Kombat characters, Nitty redeemed Hydrate. Thank you, Nitty, because a bitch be thirsty. I did Katana, Sonya Blade. I did Sindel, all from Mortal Kombat 2 or 3. So that's probably the version I'm going to end up doing. More purple. I'm very excited. I'm already getting my costume prepared for that. So once we hit this bit goal, I am doing the Melina cosplay on the following stream. So it's going to be a quick turnaround depending on when we hit this goal. Max said, when my movie comes out, you must cosplay me with a big doll head. Oh, 100%. I am so ready. King Pink, yes, we are going to be in Atlanta on Friday. Friday only. Snappy said AK with sharp teeth, Melina. That is going to be interesting. Yes, I already did Katana. The funny thing is, I already own a pair of Sai, which is the weapon that Melina uses. I already own a pair of that. I've had it for years. And now I get to actually use them. Let's go. I don't even have to buy any. And they're heavy as hell. Nitty, I have done Cammy from Street Fighter for Patreon, which reminds me, I need to get that Patreon poll going. It's already halfway through October. Holy shit.
I pop in and hear AK is Melina. Immediately sold. Melina is my girl.
Hell yeah. CM Crowley, thank you so much for the 55 months. I'm glad you're excited for Melina. I have not done Chun-Li, Nitty. Millie, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Ty. Hell yeah. Okay, so I was also thinking, y'all. I was thinking about it before we went live. And I was thinking about doing a sub goal simultaneously. Because we know, like, sometimes people give bits. Sometimes they sub. Sometimes they gift subs. So I was thinking, should I do a simultaneous sub goal that's for a different cosplay? So we have two cosplay goals going on at once that can be hit at any time. What do you think? Yay, nay? Yay, nay? Well, I feel like Millie, I feel like that was your answer right there. Millie, thank you for gifting a sub to Max. Adam said sexy RoboCop can still happen. You know, do I still have that list? I think I do. I think I still have the King of the Ring list up. Hannah said, let's do it. Chris gave a thumbs up. Nefarious is saying yes. Rough Rider said, since we just throwing out cosplay ideas, how about Electra? Max said, wow, I'm not subbed. Whack fan. Rough Rider, where's Electra from? I'm Googling it. Prudence, you're not going to read. Oh, it's 100. That's why. I was like, what the fuck, Prudence? Michael, thank you so much for the 100 bits. You just kicked off our cosplay bit goal. It's been a while since you watched. You've been sick for a couple weeks. I'm glad that you're doing better. And thank you so much for the bits, Michael. Electra is from Daredevil. Because a lot of things came up when I just typed in Electra. Oh, I remember this movie. I just saw the Jennifer Garner picture of it. Okay, okay. I like the red. It's cute. Well, during the King of the Ring cosplay, whatever you want to call it, cosplay King of the Ring that we did last week, I was just taking suggestions from the chat, and pretty much once we got to 16, we were like, all right, here's the brackets, let's go. That doesn't mean that the ones that lost cannot be done. Oh, and I'm seeing some cosplays of her too. Oh, does she also have Sai? Is that why you thought that? Is that why you thought of Electra? Nefarious said Electra isn't a bad movie. It's just a bad Electra movie. I don't know if I've ever seen it.
Hype train started up in this biz niche.
Hey, I don't know what happened, but all right, I'll take it. Sino, thank you for the 10 biddies. Did you just kick us into a hype train? Because didn't that like, was that just delayed? Yo, we in a level 1 hype train already at 80%. What the fuck? Let's go. Oh my gosh, I have a new shot glass to show you. If we hit a level 5 hype train, I'm taking a shot and I'm going to show you my new shot glass. I'm very excited. See, no, I don't know who the fuck you're talking about. MDB said, what's the worst superhero movie y'all have seen? Nefarious gifting a sub to Exquisitely Imperfect. Thank you, Nefarious. Okay, I really do feel like I need to do the sub goal and I need to manually add the subs that you're already giving. We're already in level 2 hype train, y'all. Hype, 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 hype. Audrey 2 says, hype, 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 hype. I hope that when my voice fully heals, that I can sing like Ellen Green out of nowhere. I think it's meant to be. I have green hair right now. It's all coming to fruition. What up, world? I have to keep pulling the stop up. It's a problem. I need boob tape or something. Because I want to scream out Suddenly Seymour right now, and it would be real bad. It'd be real bad if I did that. All right, y'all. So if we're going to do a sub goal for a secondary simultaneous cosplay goal, who is the cosplay going to be? Let me see if I can even find my list. Where the hell would I have put it? Oh my gosh, Nefarious said Chip cosplay. You know what's funny is I actually have Chip's challenge pulled up just in case we end up playing tonight because I haven't played in a minute and I am kind of fiending, I'm not gonna lie. All right. If I... Is it this one? No, it's definitely not that one. Nope. I found it. Hell yeah. All right. Adrian said it was tied between Melina and April O'Neil when you chose. Correct. 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 So for those of you who missed it, I'm going to show you. How do we do this? How do we do this? I don't want to go through another King of the Ring all the way through because it's a lot. It's a lot of polls, a lot of voting. It takes a lot of time. MDB said, is Space Jam a superhero movie low-key? Plead your case. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. MDB said, it's got to be Kane. What the fuck? We have 2 minutes left in this level 2 hype train, y'all. Subs are going to go toward cosplay goal, and we have this bit goal going on. Okay. Let me see if I can... pull this up. What the fuck is this called? This one. How in the hell? Sorry, bear with me, y'all. I'm trying to figure out how to show you the screen. Pain meds kicking in, but the tooth is gone. Adam, I hope you feel better tomorrow. Neferi said semi-final losers and Chip in a winner takes all poll. Not fucking Chip. Okay, give me some more suggestions. I'll take Chip. Fuck it. Give me some more suggestions. I know another one that Dave always asks for. He's not in the chat right now. But Dave always asks for a baby AK cosplay. I don't understand why. Let me... There we go. Okay. Now it's starting to make a little more sense. I was like, why can I not crop this screen? I know we're in a hype train, y'all, but I'm distracted now. Okay. So here is the cosplay King of the Ring. I'm going to block the board for a minute. Here is the cosplay King of the Ring. I don't know if you can see it. Thank you all for getting us to a level 2 hype train. I don't think we're going to do another Nefarious Destiny cosplay. I don't know what that would look like. Chris said Dana Scully from the X-Files. Snappy said Alita. MDB said a sexy crayon. Is that not what I am today? I'm lime green. It's okay, Millie. Not all trains have to be climactic, okay? Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Nitty says. Okay, so as you can see, Melina won. It was between Melina and April O'Neil, and you can kind of see how it went back through that. So, how do I want to do this? How many can we put in one poll, Adrian? Is it 5? Thank you, world. I'm feeling festive. Okay, 5 can go in a poll. So how about we just do one poll with 5 options? Millie, no, I have not started Buffy yet. I feel like if I started, I have to watch the first episode with Laura.
New hair, eh?
Correct. Hello, Dave. Welcome. Thank you so much for the 53 months. We are figuring out what our sub goal, which I'm going to add that sub to, what our sub goal cosplay will be if we hit the sub goal. We're going to have a bit goal. Bit goal is for Melina from Mortal Kombat. That one's already going on. The sub goal we're about to vote for, so we need 5 options. You can see what we did on Thursday for this King of the Ring. This is how Melina won in the first place. 53 months, that's a big baby. A 5 cosplay battle royal poll. Correct, Nefarious. That's what we're about to do. Okay, I was thinking the other day, I would fucking love to do Shiva from Mortal Kombat. I don't know how I'm going to get 4 more arms, but I'll figure it out. Like, how sick would that be? Okay, so Dave said April O'Neil should have won. I'm typing some other stuff down here. Oh, what the hell was I going to say? Give April a chance. Okay, let's add April O'Neil to the poll. That's 1. Because she was in the finals. I will give you that. I also want to add Cynthia, who we see was in the semifinals. Wait, no. Yeah, these are the finals. These are the semifinals. Cynthia. I just want to add the ones that I want to do. There are so many good options. Hell no. MDB said a sexy knee pad. Millie said that reminded me. Wasn't Sheetar an option at one point? She sure was. She sure was. Don't add him if you don't want to do him. All right, take April off. No, I'm just kidding. A lot of people want to say April. I keep wanting to say April Hunter. I keep saying that because that's the April that I know. April. People keep asking about April O'Neil and also Harley Quinn. So I feel like I have to add them to the poll. Let's add April O'Neil, Harley Quinn, Cynthia. Rough Rider wants Xena. Pinhead. And Tiffany. Fuck it. Okay, I literally added baby AK Dave to this list that I was writing at the bottom because you always ask for it. Okay, so what did I say? April O'Neil, Harley Quinn. Those are the two that I'm adding for y'all, not for me. Not for my enjoyment, for yours. Cynthia, Pinhead, and Tiffany we're going to add to this poll. And this is going to be for the sub goal. The sub cosplay goal? The cosplay sub goal. There we go. The cosplay sub goal. MDB said 2008 AK. What does it even look like? Let's just say I have a homemade tutu that I still have in my closet. So I have that written down, Dave. I'm not opposed to it. I'm actually going to write down Xena too. So maybe in a future poll we can do that one because people seem to like that one in the chat. The poll is up, y'all. What is going to be our cosplay sub goal that is going on at the same time as the bit goal for Melina? Is it going to be Harley Quinn? Is it going to be Cynthia from Rugrats? That's Angelica's doll. Is it going to be April O'Neil from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Is it going to be Pinhead from Hellraiser? Or is it going to be Tiffany from the Chucky movies? Dave said 2008 AK cosplay is easy. Just need a safety pin and like the worst makeup skills. Millie, I'm doing Pinhead even if I have to do it by myself. Cynthia, she's a really cool dancer. Cynthia, boogie to the groove now. Come on, y'all. Get those votes in. What is the sub goal going to be for? I'm already getting it up. You know what, MDB? As soon as I said that, I was like, I know someone's going to call that shit out, but I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to wait and see if anyone does. All right, where the fuck are the widgets? Sub goal, there we go. Very sad dog. Yeah, Cynthia has like 2 strands of hair. Well, it's like 4. She definitely has her hair ripped out. Dave said, I hate to mention this, but I think your roots are showing. Come on, y'all, get those votes in. This poll is halfway through. No, Lee, this is not Melina. Melina from Mortal Kombat wears purple. This is just some random bitch. I don't know. I'm the random bitch at the Halloween party that didn't really dress like anything. And you're like, what are you supposed to be? And she's like, and she gives you the most obscure reference that you've ever heard that she probably made it up. And you know what? That's okay. You're allowed to do whatever the fuck you want. Okay, to an extent. Maybe you're not allowed to do whatever the fuck you want. But when it comes to dressing up for Halloween, you're allowed to do whatever you want. Even then, wait a minute. I take that back. You're allowed to be a random bitch. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. A witchy bitchy. What are you supposed to be? I'm a fucking witch. Yeah, I was experimenting with my eyeshadow, and then I didn't want to brush my hair, so here I am with a wig on. Get your votes in because Cynthia and April O'Neil are tied right now, and I need y'all to fix that. Also, if it is a tie, I will choose the one that I want. I guess out of the tie. I just choose the one. I'm like, and Tiffany wins. No, just kidding. Oh, shit. Pinky points can be used. MDB said, do not let AK choose. If you were here on Thursday, you already know. There were a few in the tournament that I had to choose because y'all could not make up your minds. Dave said, this isn't a democracy. It's a democracy. 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 It just sounds like you're from Wisconsin. I'm over here trying to figure out how many subs it should even be for. I'm thinking 50, right? Oh my gosh, it was a three-way tie. Y'all, get your votes in. We already know Pinhead and Tiffany are not winning this poll. But Harley Quinn, Cynthia, and April O'Neil are in the running for the cosplay sub goal. Go ahead. Let it be a three-way tie. Go ahead. Make my fucking day. I'm just kidding. Sometimes I catch a glimpse of myself in the camera and I'm like, holy shit, girl. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's down to the last seconds. And y'all keep tying it up and you're stressing me out. You're making my wig sweat. I can feel it falling back. My wig's peeling back. Oh my goodness. Cynthia wins. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that.
Hello from New York and shout to 55 motherfucking months.
Monty, thank you so much for the 55 months. Y'all, we just voted for our cosplay sub goal. We're going to have 2 cosplay goals going on simultaneously. One is a sub goal, one is a big goal. The big goal is for Melina from Mortal Kombat. That one is right there. And now Cynthia won the poll for the sub goal. Y'all. MDB, you voted for Cynthia? Millie said, you are welcome. Yeah. I cannot believe this. I have had Cynthia from Rugrats on my Patreon Halloween costume poll for years. Years I've been wanting to do Cynthia. And finally, I'm going to get snatched bald. Hell yeah. Thank you all so much for voting. All right, let me get this goal up. I'm thinking 50 subs. That's really not that much if you think about it. And what do we even get today? I can count these real quick. Wait, that was not the right button to push. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're starting with 8, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, because I believe we are. I said I was going to add these. The ones that we just got today. All right, let me pop this bad boy up. Boom! Cosplay sub goal. Y'all, we are already 16% of the way to that one. We're already further in this cosplay goal that we just started right now than we are with our Bits cosplay goal, which is for Melina. I need to change the wording on that one too so it says it's from Melina, but I'm going to do that a little bit later. So for now, this cosplay thing can go away. Our little King of the Ring and whatnot. Snappy said, AK with 3 strands of hair. That should be interesting. You all know I love to do a bald cap. And you know what I just realized? I think I need to get more bald caps. Because I might only have one more. That means I need to order some more. Because I need to have bald caps on deck. You know, you never know when you're going to need a bald cap. Adrian said 50 works, especially because of time. I think also, for a lot of these cosplays, you know, the majority of the budget, if not all of it, is going toward the costume. Sometimes it doesn't even fully cover it. Like the Hot Girl Twitch goal, I don't even think it's fully going to cover our costumes, everything we need for our costumes, but it's all good. Because it helps tremendously for us to be able to do them, right? So the same thing with these goals. Like I'm doing the math of like, what does that equal? And will this be enough to cover what I need? Mr. Peanut, yes, your Hex shirt is in the mail. Thank you so much. 10/21 is what I wanted, people. Let's go. Yes, Hot Girl Twitch is in 1 week. Spooky Hot Girl Twitch. Our costumes are on the way. We have NWA this weekend. There's a lot going on in October. There's a lot going on, period. And we're very excited. We're very blessed, booked and busy. You'll love to see it. MDB said, poorly fitting bald caps are even funnier. I mean, that's what ended up happening with Chucky and Tiffany when we did Spooky Hot Girl Twitch a couple years ago, which highlights of that are on my YouTube for free. And the full archive is on my Patreon.
Hell yeah, pinkies up. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. Thank you, Dasher Woods. Okay, I know we didn't hit our hype train level 5 whatever earlier, but I still am going to show you my shot glass. I'm not going to take a shot out of it, but I just got this. Guess where? In Salem. Look how cute it is. It's a little cauldron. I love it. And it's big. It's so cute. I was going to get one for my sister, and I was like, I don't think she really likes witchy stuff. And y'all, if you haven't already, we have brand new Hex t-shirts. Hex marks the spot, baby. Brand new. We have small through, I want to say we have one 4X left and one 5X left, I believe. So technically small through 5X still, currently. Hex marks the spot. You can get these on theallysinkay.com/shop. Thank you so much, Adrian, for putting that link in the chat. World got his. Mr. Peanut got his. I know Millie, Adrian, y'all got yours. And we just sold a bunch this weekend at Toy Hio and Exodus. So we're very excited to be bringing them to NWA as well. We also have brand new, adorable little fucking chibi stickers. Look how stinking cute. When have I ever looked this innocent? Ever in my life? That's what I want to know. However, you can buy these individually. You can also buy a 3-pack on theallysinkay.com. They're so cute. And for my patrons, many of you already know, and using a special code that we're not going to say in the chat, right? If you are my patron, with any order on theallysinkay.com, you can get our 5-button set, which I wish I could hold them up like this, for free. Normally it's not for free, but right now it is for free. We got the Hex button. We got the AK button. We got the Marty button. And I am down to maybe 1 or 2 left of the kitty buttons, Frida and Dali. So if you do want one of the cats especially, you will want to go grab these ASAP, because I'm almost out of the cats. I got a lower number of those because it was just a novelty thing, right? But they're almost gone. Frida and Dali buttons are almost gone. Mr. Peanut said AK innocent, maybe at birth. Maybe. I don't know. It's missing your tattoos? No, it's not, Dave. Look at that arm. If it'll focus. Focus, bitch. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna. You can't see. It's on my other side. Oh, there it goes. It's focused. It's on the right side. You can't see it from this angle. I'm standing at an angle. It's fine. So on this one, the girl just drew like a shawl on my shoulders. I was like, okay. I don't know why you put that on me, but it's cute. I'll take it. Wait, what the fuck is this on the screen? Oh, never mind. Sorry, I was seeing things. All we saw was midriff. A little anime AK. It's a little chibi. I love that you said on my abs, Dave. I'm like, what? On my abs? You're right. You're right. On my six pack? My tattoo on my six pack? Y'all, I am so excited. I'm so excited. We have 2 cosplay goals going on at once. Also, if you are on my Patreon, I'm going to post that poll hopefully tomorrow. Patreon poll for the Patreon exclusive Halloween costume. Sometimes I have abs, MDB. It depends on the lighting. Snappy said anime AK looks like Chun-Li from Street Fighter. Is it because of the little buns? I could see that. Dave said when AK was born, she slapped the doctor. That's actually a true story. Hell not, MDB. Yeah, the Patreon poll is going to be interesting this year because whatever wins that is no longer going to be in the running for our Twitch costumes. So there's that as well. I do like messy buns, Nefarious. I'm already trying to think of how I should wear my hair this Friday at NWA. Because I want to do it a little different. I'm ready to change it up, y'all. I'm ready to change it up and I'm ready to get fucking weird, okay? I'm already a little weird, but I'm ready to like up the ante, you know? Very sad dog said she DDT'd the doctor. Dave said shave your head. Not for free. I have so much fucking hair. You think I'm gonna do that shit for free? I mean, I would do it, but not for free. We were already talking about me cutting my hair this length. But with a blonde streak. Like fucking weird, exactly, Nefarious. Yes, Millie said 2 Patreon exclusives is going to be sweet. Hell yeah, it is. Slowly but surely, we're getting through everything. I'm getting organized. Look at me. Disorganized. Oh, wait. I mean organized chaos. Disorganized chaos isn't that what chaos is anyway? No, Dasher Woods. This is my real hair. I decided to make a change. Do you like it? Do you like it? It's autumn sunrise. Does anyone know where that's from? These are my real eyelashes, Dave. You don't know. You don't wear makeup. Men don't understand when we have fake eyelashes or not. I'll walk into a room and a guy will be like, I know you did something different, but I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. And I come in like this after like having no makeup on. MDB said, I dated a makeup artist for 5 years. I be knowing. Mr. Peanut, that's a fact. Men do be having the best natural eyelashes. And it's fucking annoying. Like for what? It's just another way that the system has been, you know, it's being worked against us. They're like, let's see. Let's tell them that if they don't have big, dark, super long eyelashes, that they look fucking bald and ugly. But let's give them products that damage their eyelashes over time. You got marked as a no call, no show today, Monty? Oh my gosh. That'd be so annoying. Dave said, is getting eyelashes threaded still a thing? It is eyebrows. You can get pretty much anything threaded, really. You could get your eyelashes threaded. That would be fucking horrible. You'd be getting them ripped out of your eyes. People still get their eyebrows threaded. They get their upper lip threaded. They probably get their chin hairs threaded. Thankfully, all the hairs that are growing so far, knock on wood, are blonde. You know, I'm fair skinned, so it comes out blonde. I've never gotten my eyebrows threaded because I already have sparse eyebrows as it is. Thanks, Mom. My mom was like, oh, I have thin eyebrows because I used to pluck them all the time when I was a kid. I'm like, okay, well, that's not true. Maybe you did pluck them all the time, and maybe that added to it. But I also have sparse eyebrows, and I did not grow up in the era where we were over plucking them. So it's just genetic. Thank you, Dasher Woods. Monty, jobs are stupid. That's just how it is. And honestly, if you're working for a corporation, 9 times out of 10, they have no fucking loyalty. So it doesn't even matter that you worked there for 4 years. You know what I mean? I mean, it might not matter to them. They're still going to be like, oh, no call, no show. Like, it's very, like, by the book. Like, oh, this is... It's really annoying. But hopefully they got that all worked out and they understand now. It's not on you. Especially if you have record of asking for your PTO and stuff. Nah. They can get bent. You know what, Dave? I should be hiring, actually. I really should be hiring. I need to hire, straight up, no lie. I need to hire an assistant, number one. I need to hire a personal assistant. I need to hire... Like, my personal assistant would probably answer emails and... I don't know, just tell me what I have to do for the day. Like, make sure I'm staying on my shit. I would still handle all messages on my, like, my Patreon, OnlyFans. I don't want to hire anyone to do that. I don't like that. No shade to anyone who does it. I understand, like, this shit is hard. It is fucking hard to stay up on everything, but I don't want someone else handling my messages like that. But as far as emails and, like, giving people basic information, an assistant to do that, I need to hire someone to edit social media clips for the podcast and even for my Twitch. That's what I need to do. I need to hire someone to do that because realistically, that is the thing that always gets pushed down my list of to-dos. I have a whole list of things I need to do, and that's always the thing that I'm like, oh, fuck, all right, yeah, I'll do it. But, like, we don't always have as many clips of the Chainsaw Girls podcast, or I could be putting clips of this on my YouTube, and I just don't. Because it's time consuming. Unless I just clip something as a block and say, here's a 30-second clip, boom, and no edits, no frills, nothing, no cuts, no zooming in, no music, you know what I'm saying? If I just say, here's 30 seconds, boom, yeah, but I also don't just want to put up like any old shit, you know what I'm saying? So editing clips is fucking exhausting, extremely time consuming, and that's why we don't have as many as we probably should. Dave said, AK gonna charge $99 a month to do personal text messages? Not even. I don't have the time to do fucking text messages. There's no way. Even if I set a price for that, like, I don't know. I guess if you set a crazy enough price and only a few people are doing it, maybe you can handle it. And even then, I don't ever trust that those things are really being handled by the people who are claiming to be texting you. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that they're not. I don't know. I don't know how it works, but I just can't imagine that being the thing. And then how is that not a fucking scam? You know what I'm saying? How is that not like, I don't know. I also don't know who's doing that right now, so I'm not like throwing shade at anyone, but I've heard of, you know, things like that over the years. A lot of people hire I don't even know what they're called, but hire companies or people or whoever to respond to their OnlyFans DMs for sure. I don't do that shit, and I don't want to ever. I don't want to knock people for doing it because get your bag, girl, or whoever you are, get your bag, you know? But I just don't want to do that. I don't want someone speaking for me, number one. I don't like that. I don't know what the fuck you're telling these people. Yes, you can, I'm sure you can tell them this is how you respond to this type of message, etc. But I don't like that. I don't know. I don't like it. MDB said you should knock them. Have some ethics. I think of it similar to, so just being honest, like, once again, I'm just not trying to shit on anyone for like having people help manage their shit or whatever, but I look at that very similar to if you bought an autograph from someone and they have someone else sign it, which I have heard of wrestlers doing before, and I absolutely shit on them. Literally, no, I'm just kidding. Not literally shit on them, but I think that's gross. Someone paid you for an autograph and you had your whoever sign it, your partner, your friend, your assistant sign it for you. I think that's disgusting. It defeats the purpose of the autograph. Absolutely, MDB. And I know a lot of like third party people who sell autographs, you know, they'll do the certificate of authenticity on it for that reason, because you don't know who's signing it, which is also why it's great to show up to things like my Whatnot streams where you can watch me sign them. But also, yeah, anything that comes off my website, anything that I'm providing, I don't think I shouldn't have to say, yes, I'm signing it. But I'm like finding out other people that I shouldn't say other people, like it's happening frequently. I've only heard of this happening one time. I'm sure it has happened more than that, but I've only heard of someone admitting this to me once. And I was like, I'm sorry, bitch, what? The fuck you just say? Sorry, my wig needs adjusting. Right, okay, fraudulent. That's what I'm looking at, nefarious, fraudulent. And so for me, it does get frustrating when I feel like I am, first of all, it's not ethical. It's, well, the autograph thing, definitely not ethical. But going back to like the people who hire someone to answer their DMs for them, I feel like someone mentioned it in the chat already. If they're not disclosing that to people, and these people are paying, because you can tip per message. You can do that. Some people will send you messages and you have to unlock them for a fee, especially if you're doing something like that and this person thinks they're talking to you and they're paying all this money and then they're not. It's, how is that not fraud? You know what I'm saying? But it's also very frustrating as an independent creator who I feel like I am fucking busting my ass. I have my hands in damn near every pot, you know, through Patreon, OnlyFans, Twitch, trying to post to YouTube, and then I never have time to do, and that's why I never post anything. The podcast, the Chainsaw Girls, our YouTube, our podcast that we actually put on like Spotify and all that, making clips for that, for our Instagram, for our TikTok, all that shit. My Twitter, my Instagram, trying to promote myself, showing up to shows. That is all before I actually have to show up to perform and wrestle. In addition to training, in addition to making sure I'm eating what I'm supposed to eat, in addition to meal prepping, in addition to going to the gym, in addition to all this shit and feeling like I am drowning, I'm scratching just to keep my head above water as an independent artist. And I'm still making sure that I'm the one answering people, that it's authentic, that it's really me. And then to find out there are other people that don't do that and they just hire someone and pretend that it's them. And they're, I don't know what the fuck else they're doing really. And it always seems like it's the people who are doing well that do that as well. So it's like, why the fuck do you even need to do that? I guess just because maybe they're busy, they're on the road, whatever. And they're like, oh, I don't have time to do this. And they might not even need a fucking OnlyFans then. But who am I to say? Obviously, get your bag. But it's exhausting. That's all. But I love doing it. I do love doing it. I love not having a normal 9 to 5. But not having a normal 9 to 5, if you ever feel jealous of someone or envious of like, oh, I wish I didn't have to work my job and I wish I could just, you know, wrestle for a living. Just know that you are forfeiting a 9 to 5 where you clock in and clock out and you can be gone from that job when you clock out, hopefully. And you are trading that for a 24/7 job, just so you know. It is 24/7. And that's not a complaint. It's just the reality of it. You are on call 24/7, answering emails. You're on social media. When I'm on my phone, when you see someone on the phone, it's like, oh, get off your phone. You're always scrolling like Instagram. I'm working. I'm not just sitting here like, like looking at TikToks. 9 times out of 10, I'm on social media. I'm working. I'm posting links. I'm sharing things. I'm posting things to get people to go to my shows or look at my merch or come to my stream or whatever. Dave said, plus no benefits, 401k, medical, etc. That part as well. I actually kind of miss some days, not that I ever want to go back, but there are days where I actually miss when I had an office job and I would go in and work 7 to 3. I would clock in, do what I had to do. Sometimes I didn't even have enough. We talked about this on a different stream. Sometimes I didn't even have enough work to do in that work day that I would be working on my Patreon. And then I would clock out at 3 and I was gone. I was out of that job. They're not calling me after that. I could go live my normal life. I was just like in, and then when I was there, I was there. When I was gone, I was gone. And that part I do kind of miss. And I try to make office hours, quote unquote, for myself here. Because anyone who has worked from home knows how challenging it can be to stay on your shit, to stay disciplined and to stay motivated when you work in the same place that you relax. That's it's a mind fuck. And you have to know how to switch it on and switch it off. And yeah, it can be very challenging. That's all. That's all for that tangent. There we go. We're focused. We're focused. I'm going back now in comments because I know I missed a lot. Snappy said, this is why I love virtual signings and whatnot. Colleen said, I can't even get approved for a legit second job because the people who approve that are furloughed. What the fuck? Colleen said, my assistant services are cheap since I'm currently working and no idea when the fuck I'm getting paid. That is so frustrating. Adrian said, unless AK is AI. I have like 6 fingers. Like, I don't know. I think that is one thing that I really, well, there's a lot of things, but one of the things I really love about Twitch is just hopping on here and just chatting with you. There's no editing. There's no, I don't know, any of the bullshit. I mean, obviously I'm wearing a lot of makeup and a fucking wig right now, but there's no like filter on this. I don't know. I'm just like, this is just what it is. I stutter a lot. I stumble. I fuck up my words and we're just chilling, you know? It's not rehearsed. It's obviously really me. And especially when like you see the videos of the things that they're doing with AI, that is fucking terrifying. And it really makes me appreciate things like this on Twitch. And I imagine there are people out there like you who really will start to maybe even lay into Twitch even more for authenticity. Because you know that this video you're watching, it's not some pre-recorded thing. It's not AI. There's a real person on the end of this. Thank you, Dasher Woods. I appreciate that. I'm really talking more about the edits that you need to do to make like a punchy clip for social media. You know, you want to keep people's attention. I also like to make it a little punchy. I don't like just long drawn out clips. Yes, I heard about the AI actor Lee. I don't really understand what the whole, I don't get it, but I did hear about that. Dave said, what if AK is real and we are all AI? If this isn't AI, say happy Degrassi Day. What the fuck does that mean? But you always properly call it pop. Are you talking about soda? I mean soda pop. Dave said this entire world is a simulation anyway. You know, if that's the case, sometimes things like that make me feel better, and then sometimes it makes me feel worse. Degrassi came out 24 years ago. Okay. I actually used to love some, not the very first seasons. I didn't watch those. Those are older, right? But there were some, maybe like the Next Generation or something that I watched. The one with Drake. Dave said pop is what some people call their father, not soda. Dave said, screw Degrassi, Freaks and Geeks was the best show. Okay, I watched Freaks and Geeks for the first time within the past few years. I loved it. However, I was completely unaware by the way people talk about it that it's only one season. Exactly, MDB. Degrassi goes on for generations. Degrassi has a legacy. However, I will also say, the fact that people talk about Freaks and Geeks, like I was thinking it had 8 seasons and it only has 1, and it left that kind of impact, I do feel like that says something, right? It was a really good series. I don't know why it got canceled. Dave said it's one season because we don't deserve more. You know what? You're actually right. You have a point. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to write things on the classy as fuck board because we got some sub gifts. I know Millie gifted subs. Nefarious gifted a sub. Nady said we're probably in the Matrix right now and just waiting for someone to give us the red pill or the blue pill. whether life is a simulation or not, I think that, what do I think? It has to do with the Matrix. Oh, that reminded me of just how some people think, like, I don't know, we think about life like, oh, this all has to mean something, you know? It's all going to come to one big full circle, and there's going to be a moment where you're like, okay, I did it. I beat life. I did it. I won the game of life. Did anyone play the board game Life? Like, I did the thing. I win the prize. I am now happy. I finally got happiness. And I am realizing more and more as I get older, not that I'm ever getting older, that that's just not how it works. Like, not that I necessarily thought that was going to happen literally, but I think just in the back of my mind, you're kind of like, oh, once I do this, I'll be happy. Once I do that, I'll be happy. But you really do have to, I don't want to be one of those people. I don't want to be one of those people that's like, choose happiness. But I do think in little moments, in day-to-day life, hold on. I gotta restate this when I get this hair out of my mouth. I do think that there are moments in your day-to-day life where you can choose happiness. That doesn't mean like, all right, just ignore all the bad shit going on. No, that's not what that means at all. Because I think there is such thing as toxic positivity. I fucking hate that shit. When people are like, there is a part of me that envies optimists, because there's a part of me that wishes I could just be like, yeah, everything's great. Everything's great. But I just don't believe for one second that they believe that either. I think they're just forcing it. Forced positivity. That's what I wanted to call it. I see it being called toxic positivity a lot. I've called it forced positivity for a long time, where no matter the situation, it's like you always have to just look on the brighter side and know it's okay. Look at the bright side. The grass is greener on the other side, and we have to think about the positives and like positive vibes only. Like, no. It can't be positive vibes only, because there's bad shit going on. And that's okay to talk about that too and to acknowledge it. And so I hate when people force positivity in every situation and can't handle negative emotions at all, because those are very important to our lives and who we are. We absolutely should address the negative. And at the same time, like, optimists get on my nerves, but so do pessimists. I like to fall somewhere in the middle, you know? Just use your fucking logic. Sometimes things are bad. Sometimes things are good. You can always find bad if you look for it. You can always find good if you look for it. And like, in general, I'm really not a middle ground kind of gal. I think in a lot of situations, you do need to pick a side. But when it comes to, I don't know, the forced optimism, I hate it. And then people that only see the negative are also fucking draining. Yes, MDB, I love experiencing the full range of my emotions. Sometimes it sucks and it hurts, but I do think it's important. Forced positivity is what I call cheerleaders. Yeah, I could see, I mean, that's how they act too, right? Everything's like, yeah, oh my gosh, everything's great. Adrian said you need to acknowledge both, or else you're not dealing with reality. I think that's a good way to put it. Oh my gosh, Mr. Peanut said, sad MTV is ending. Remember when it all began? Fall of 1980. Mount Pleasant, Michigan was one of the first areas to have MTV on cable. That is really sad. Is it just going away, or is it just becoming like ridiculousness TV? Because that's all they fucking play. Damn, Dave. Dave said happiness is a quick smoke break. Ew. I mean, not judging you, even though I just did. A cookie, an orgasm, or anything else that only lasts for a few seconds. The rest is pain. I don't agree with that either. I think there's a lot more to life than just that list of 5 different things. Though the 5 things you listed besides the quick smoke break, I agree with. I think those are great too. But to each their own. MDB said life is a game where there is no winners, just existence. I don't know if I agree with that either. Millie said, I wish I could acknowledge my emotions more. Why do you think you don't acknowledge them? Do you deny them? Chris said, my lead at my job and her friend are very much on forced positivity, even though they're both of the meanest and unkindest people I've had the misfortune of meeting. It's always those motherfuckers too, right? It's all that's the thing. Like, forced positivity, those types of people, I either think you're full of shit in the sense that like you are in denial to yourself, or I think that you are hiding something and you're full of shit because you're actually a piece of shit. I don't trust your ass. That's how I feel about people that are like, oh my gosh, everything, just find the positive, just find the positive. And to that being said, I don't think there's anything wrong with finding the positive in certain situations. Anytime you're doing something to the extreme, you should probably stop and try to be a little introspective about it. Look within and think, is this genuine? Why am I going to the extreme about this? Is there a middle ground? Is there another side? You know, it's usually the moments of extremism on any part about anything where you are probably being a little fucking backwards. Or close-minded, maybe. Or you're in denial. It's always the people, like, okay, so my friends and I talk a lot about how, like, in wrestling, it's always our vets that were such fucking assholes to us and were such pieces of shit that now are like, oh my gosh, everything's just good vibes. You know, it's all about like just love and numerology. For some reason, they all turn into hippies, which I have nothing against hippies. Like, I like a little hippie shit now and then. But it's always like, wow, how did you go from that to this? Is it like, because now you know what a piece of shit you were and you're trying to make up for it. But instead of, acknowledging what you did wrong and apologizing to the people that you hurt, you're just denying that it ever happened and pretending you're now this really good person. And everything is peace, love. And for some reason, it's always numerology and like holistic shit, which once again, I fall in the middle on that. Like, I think that some holistic stuff works, and I think a lot of modern medicine works, and I think that you can pick and choose. That's the beauty of medicine, right? You can pick and choose for the most part. But for some reason, people love to go to the extreme of like, I don't know. They want to go on the holistic route like 100%. And I'm like, I don't think all holistic medication or medicine or whatever is legit or works. And I also don't think all modern medication works. Dave said, just stay away from the zodiac shit, please. Look, we've talked about this, Dave. I'm not like, oh my gosh, astrology and the stars told me this. It's not about that. But you cannot deny that the moon does something to our bodies. It physically affects the gravitational pull, Dave. That is science. It changes the waves of the ocean. We are mostly made up of water. You can't tell me, I know this sounds woo-woo as fuck, but like I said, sometimes you just gotta you fall in the middle a little bit. You use your logic and your common sense to kind of choose from, okay, I believe this, but I don't believe that. It doesn't have to be like, oh my gosh, astrology, I believe everything about astrology. No. But when the moon thing is science. So how I think that there has to be something to the moon and the stars and how they can affect us in their phases. Now, I don't think necessarily that when you read your horoscope, that's what's going to happen to you that day. Dave said, zodiac stuff is based on when you're born and nothing else. The day you are born has no effect on personality. You don't think the phase of the moon could have an effect on a baby? Look, all I'm saying is sometimes when a Scorpio walks in the room, I'm like, that bitch is a Scorpio. I detected Viperous the second she walked in the damn room. I was like, that's a fucking Scorpio right there. And I was right. So that proves it. That is 100% proof that astrology is real. Monty said, I don't know, man. Some stuff makes sense. It is very weird. And so I am a skeptic. That's another thing. Like, I do think there's something to astrology, but I'm also a skeptic. I'm not just like, oh my gosh, yes, oh yes, give me all the crystals, even though I do have a crystal necklace that Marty gave me and I do cherish it. However, that doesn't mean that I'm just like, this crystal, I'm going to shove it up my ass and then I'm going to win $1 million. Like, not like that. Millie said Scorpios do have a certain energy about them. Dave said, if you believe in astrology, that's like believing in people who talk to your dead relatives. See, that's where I think we just differ as people, Dave. You don't think people, okay, do you believe in ghosts? Or do you believe in like spirits? Do you believe in, I don't know, your ancestors being able to like, not necessarily watch over you, but like that you're able to communicate with them. I figured it was just no across the board. So you just don't believe in that shit, period. But MDB said I talk to my dead relatives in my dreams. That's it though. I don't know fully what I believe, but I definitely believe there is more than just this world, for sure. Crash said, I think astrology is sometimes bullshit and sometimes true. I agree, because a lot of people dabble in it. So I don't believe that everyone who says that they understand astrology does. Just like I don't believe everyone who says that they're a prophet or a psychic or whatever truly has any gift. However, that doesn't mean I don't believe any exist. I do believe that they exist. I don't believe that everyone that says they are one is one. And like, I don't believe everyone that says they saw a ghost, but I do believe that there's ghosts or spirits or something out there that, I don't know. I don't know what it is exactly, but I do believe there's something. And it's not even a want. Honestly, I would feel better if that didn't exist. I would feel better if someone was like, oh, no, don't worry. Like, no ghosts are going to come fucking bother you in the middle of the night. I want to believe it doesn't work. I shut myself off from ever communicating. Like, I've stayed in places and houses and wherever where people have told me, oh yeah, I saw a ghost here the other day. I saw a spirit. I saw something in the corner. I'm like, great, awesome, fucking great. I straight up will be like thinking out, and sometimes out loud, I'll be like, do not show yourself to me. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Do not reveal yourself to me. Dave said people thought crop circles were left by aliens, and that has been debunked countless times. I have no opinion on crop circles or aliens for that matter. Once the government started telling us that aliens exist, I was like, well, now I don't believe in them. Like, I believed in them when you were lying about them, but now that you're telling us that they exist, now I'm thinking it's something else. Now I'm thinking it's just you. Millie said, I love when these streams turn into these conversations. It's just all of us against Dave. No, I'm just kidding. What up, Red Wings fan? No, that's fine to not believe in it. Like, I'm not personally offended if someone says, oh, I don't believe in ghosts, I don't believe in astrology, whatever. I'm not gonna like die on a hill for astrology. I just think there's something to it. I think it's a weird coincidence. A lot of the things are weird coincidences. And I'm not talking about your daily horoscope that's like, today, something's gonna happen for you. And then people read that and go, oh my gosh, something did happen for me today. I'm not talking about that. Chris said, there's something out there that's inexplicable. I've experienced dark and weird shit as a kid that I can't explain. I have a lot of close friends who have had similar things happen to them. I have experienced things too that I'm not sold on. I'm not sold on what it was, but I also don't completely throw away the possibility that it could have been something supernatural. But I'm not sure guys with wings floating or even monsters. Oh, it's guys with wings. Okay, got it. Monty said, I've always wanted to do one of those past life readings, but I don't want them to tell me I was a bum or something like that. However, this lady once told my sister and I the reason we're sisters in this life is because we were twins in another. However, we suffered greatly, so we were separated in this life. That's really interesting. Did you go to a reading, or did someone just randomly come up to you and tell you that? Because that would be also scary. MTV said, we are interesting enough. Aliens don't even know what wood is. They don't have wood in space. What makes you think they don't have wood in space? If they are real, and if they're real in the sense that, you know, they have been secretly abducting people for years and doing experiments on us, what makes you think they haven't gathered all the materials from our planet to figure out what they are? Or they're just like, wood is useless to us because we have something that works a million times better and y'all are stupid for even using it. Lee said, Ouija boards make me think ghosts exist. I don't know. I don't actually know how I feel about Ouija boards, because the fact that you can just like, the Ouija board itself is not cursed. It's only when you do something on it. But like, you could do that on anything. You could do that on a piece of paper. So like, I still don't want one in my house though. I'm very adamant about that. I will not allow a Ouija board in my house because I don't want anyone doing any fucking weird shit with it. But, and I never have played with one, and I never will. It's more of the concept of, especially if you're raised Catholic, you will understand, not allowing anything in your life that could latch on, not opening any doors for any demons or anything like that, you know? So I just don't fuck with it because it scares me. Mr. Peanut said, you know, Velcro and cell phones are from alien technology. What makes you say that? Nitty said, I believe aliens exist because the alternative being that we're the only ones doesn't seem plausible. I agree with that. Dave said, just because you can't explain something doesn't mean there isn't a logical answer. Wait, what? Just because you can't explain something doesn't mean there isn't a logical answer. I agree with that, I think. You're using double negatives too, and it's confusing me. So meaning you might not be able to explain it, but there has to be there is an answer somewhere, even if you don't know what it is. I would agree with that as a general statement. Monty, this is not the Frankenhooker fit. No. This is a bat top. It's freaking bats. MDB said, I feel like kids are more susceptible to seeing supernatural things because their brains and hearts are more pure. That is what they say, whoever they are, that children are more susceptible. Well, honestly, this sounds fucked up, but you hear this a lot in horror movies too, because I believe this is a common belief that demons and things like that, they're trying to get through no matter what, and they will prey on the weak. Whoever is weaker, whoever has a weaker mind, that's also why they say that can happen to people when they're going through something. High times of stress, depression, mental illness, things like that those things can come out, which is also makes it very confusing because in a lot of the cases that you may have heard of, the more famous ones over the years, that was always the big question was, oh, this person's just going through a mental illness, they're having an episode or whatever it may be, versus, the people who believe the other side are like, no, they were going through depression and they got possessed or something. It's usually a possession that you hear about with something like that, which is also real fucked up. Like, oh, you're sad? Well, guess what? I'm going to take this as an opening. See, Dave, if you say Hail Satan, it's like, to me, that's the same shit. Like, if you say, oh, I don't believe in ghosts, I don't believe in God, I don't believe in whatever it may be. But if you're saying Hail Satan, okay, that's also believing in an entity. Though I'm guessing you're just kind of saying it to mock the people who find that offensive. I mean, I personally don't give a shit. But I don't know, it's just like when people claim they're atheists, but then they'll pray. And they say, well, I don't know who I'm praying to, but I'm just praying because, whatever, something's happening in their life and they're just going to pray. And it's like, okay, then you're not an atheist because you believe something is out there. Maybe you're agnostic, but you're not atheist. Monty said, it was at one of those expos that my family went to with my aunt, and this lady who was a psychic came up to my dad and told him he was going to find a job soon. He had been recently laid off. And then she made that comment to my sister and I. The weirdest part is that she had a booth there and she never charged us for that. That is really interesting. Nah, Mr. Peanut, I don't think I have spirits in my home. And if I do, they're very nice and they keep to themselves. Because no one has ever said they felt any weird vibes in here, including my friends who seem more susceptible to that. So that makes me feel good. Also, besides that one video I have of Frida where I swear it looked like there was a light up on the ceiling and then she looked up at it. Besides that video, I never saw anything weird. The cats don't act weird besides that video. I think it was probably logically, it would have been like a spider web on the camera lens and that was just catching, or a spider web somewhere in the room where it caught light. And that's what made it look like something weird up on the wall. It's on my Instagram like years back. And the weird part is though, right when you see it, if it was in the middle of the room or on the lens, it would have been, across the room from where Frida was. She was on the opposite wall and she looked up right where it would have been. That part was weird. Rough Rider said, how did you feel about the movie Talk to Me? I loved it. It was scary. And it was good. Omega said magnets are clearly alien technology. How the hell do they work? Well, yeah, Dave, if you went back in time and showed someone from the 1600s a cell phone, they would just burn you for being a witch. Lee, I did hydrate, but I might be missing one, so just in case. A bitch be thirsty. Snappy, you believe there's life on other planets? I love how this is where the conversation went. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. Ghosts, aliens, like it's all mixed together. Astrology. Dave said, what if the cats are reincarnated serial killers? I think Frida could be. Reincarnation, the idea of reincarnation, I like it, but I also don't. Okay, I'm finally caught up on comments, I think. Nefarious said, but what about the ghosts of aliens? Lee said, next it'll be about witches. Well, I did recently go to Salem. And it was very upsetting because real people got murdered. Just because people wanted to point a finger and get rid of people they didn't like. It was fucked. Chris, it's so funny. So I am anti-Ouija board, but I like the aesthetic of a Ouija board. Like, I love the aesthetic of a planchette, but I don't want any. Millie said, this is turning into a trauma dump Tuesday, and I'm here for it. I don't know about trauma. I don't know if we got to trauma yet, but we're just more about, like, you know, what's the meaning of life type shit. Yeah, Salem, Massachusetts. Very sad dog. I went in the end of September. That's another Instagram reel I meant to put together weeks ago and never got around to it because editing is fucking time consuming. I won't say it's hard. It's time consuming. But that's on my list of things to do. Oh, like for example, how I went to Australia a year ago. I went to Australia almost 1 year ago exactly. I never posted a single fucking thing on the internet about it. I posted it to Patreon, and that is a benefit of being on my Patreon, just in case you're wondering. One of the benefits, one of the many benefits, is that you will be more up to date than anything I post publicly because it's hard for me to post publicly. So, I posted a vlog. I think I posted photos too, like a whole photo album. I definitely posted a vlog of my time in Australia. And I wrestled Lena Cross. I was there for a week. I went to Perth, where WWE just was or is. I was reminded, like earlier this year, AEW went to Australia. I don't remember which side, but they went. And I was like, oh yeah, I never posted my Australia stuff from months ago. And then I forgot again. And now like Chelsea's in Perth and I'm like, oh my gosh, I went to fucking Perth a year ago and I never posted anything about it on Instagram. I filmed a skit, like a little mini skit to put in a reel with Lena Cross and I never posted it. Like what kind of shit is that? That's what I'm talking about. Where like editing clips is so overwhelming to me that I just don't end up doing it. It's another one on my list that I want to make for Instagram if I ever get around to it. You know, maybe the 1 year anniversary will be the time. Yes. Yeah, Patreon, y'all already saw it. You saw all of my adventures. I did a lot. I did a lot of activities in 1 week in Australia. Like they took such great care of us. Every single day they were taking us to do an activity. You've been to a lot of continents: North America, Australia, Asia, Europe. Yeah. The only continents I haven't been to are Africa, Antarctica. What's the other one? Wait. I guess I haven't been to South America. I've been to North America and Central America, but I have not been to South America, actually. I'm like, wait, what's the other one? I've been to the continent that's also a country. That's Australia. Just in case you don't know. South America. Dave said some people count North and South America as one continent. I mean, I do think that if you think about it, I think it makes it kind of funny that we call ourselves Americans in the United States because there's North America, Central America, and South America. So wouldn't all the countries in those continents or areas, because Central America isn't a continent, but you know what I mean, wouldn't they all be American as well? Monty said, when are you going to have a match in Antarctica? Okay, no lie. I actually thought about it. I know that sounds crazy. I actually thought about it. They have cruises to Antarctica, and I don't ever want to take a cruise in my life. Okay, and I also don't want to go on a small plane. But I was thinking, I'm like, what if we just go to Antarctica and be the first people to ever have a match in Antarctica? Just for fucking shits and giggles. Millie said, did Mia contact you about finding out koalas carry the clap? No, why? Did she find out on stream or something? Dasher Woods, yes, I've been to Japan. So in Asia, I have been to Japan, China, and India. Damn, I was going to play Chips Challenge, but it's almost midnight, y'all. Monty said, fuck it. What about Pangea? Has anyone been to Pangea? Should we play one round of Chip and see what happens? Should I see what I can do in 13 minutes? Chat. I will be streaming at my normal time on Thursday this week. I have enjoyed this chat a lot. But let's wrap it up with one round of Chips Challenge. Let's see what we can do. Oh, geez. All right, I'm about to turn the music on. Dasher Woods, yes, I have been to Alaska. I've been to Alaska and Hawaii. The hard states to get to. Shit, whose name do I have to put on the board? Nefarious and Millie? Am I missing anyone? Am I missing anyone? Am I jacked? Whoa! And I just moved the board. Monty said I'm finally on Eastern time and realize your streams end at midnight. Yep, they sure do. I've been working out for like 15 years. No, y'all, I've been eating a surplus and I've been lifting heavy. Oh, fuck! I forgot about this round. I don't remember. Oh, shit. See ya Thursday, Mr. Peanut. I don't remember what the hell we did for this one. Wait. Did I beat this one? Literally said, God damn out loud, bro. Thanks. I'm trying. Y'all, I have no recollection. Oh, okay. I gotta push these in. That I do remember, but I don't know which way I have to do it. I'm gonna have to refresh my memory because I'm so lost right now. I have to choose which ones to get. I remember that. I only have 2 chips I need to get. One of them could be there, but I don't know if the yellow key is the one that I want to get. Because then I would have to get a red key. Oops, I already got a red key. Okay, so do that, sure. But then even here, I still have to get 1 chip. I don't have any keys right now. Oh, here's a red key. Okay, what can I do with this? I need a green key. So I need to push that thing up, which I can't. Because it's down there. Well, fuck. Wait. Let me just do this. I don't know what I'm doing. Do I want a blue key? No, because I can't get across there. I have a red key. I can go out this door. But it might be bad. Aw, shit. Fuck off. Oh my gosh. Ah! Okay, wait, what am I doing? Wait, can I just... Didn't this level take me like 25 fucking tries last time? Did I beat it before? Omega said, have you tried telling her to click harder? That's always my advice. Chris said you got bummered, then quit, I think. Wow. Okay, we have 7 minutes left. I'll take it. Look at me. It must be the wig. All right. What was this one called? Paranoia. Oh, great. Love that. Wait, am I stuck here?
Bummer.
I don't know what made that go. Oh, shit. Okay, did that. Did it! You don't need the heat shield, but it could help later on. Thanks. Oh fuck. I'm stuck here, aren't I? Wait, how did it move the first time?
Bummer.
Let's try this again. Okay, how did I just do this? You gotta be quick with them fingers, boy! Alright. Woo! Oh, shit! So do I just do that again? Fuck!
Bummer.
Gotta be quicker than that! It said you don't need it. But that it could help. Holy fuck, what is happening? That just scared the shit out of me. DJ NC, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. My name is theallysinkay. I'm a pro wrestler, and I am currently trying to beat Chip's challenge. But in addition to that, let me go full screen for a second. Let me stop this music. For a raid, I will pause, even though I'm probably gonna die on this level of Chip's challenge. Let's be real, I was probably gonna die anyway. Welcome, raiders. Thank you so much for being here. This is not what my normal hair looks like, but you know what? It might be soon. I might change my mind. Please give DJ NC a shout out, or not, you already did. Please give DJ NC a follow if you're not following him already. I hope you had a great stream. Thank you so much for the raid. It is spooky season, y'all. We just did a cosplay last week. We currently have a sub goal and bit goal, both going to different cosplays right now. Sub goal is going to be Cynthia from Rugrats. The bit goal is going to be toward Melina from Mortal Kombat. Thank you so much for being here. Please consider giving me a follow if you feel so inclined. Once I get to 10,000 followers, my tag partner Marty Bell and I are going to be doing a 24-hour stream. We have Spooky Hot Girl Twitch in 1 week. Next week, we will be doing 2 cosplays, Marty Bell and myself, and giving out prizes to the chat, hanging out with you. It's going to be a lot of fun. And this Friday, we are wrestling on the NWA pay-per-view Samhain Part 3 for the NWA Women's World Tag Team Championships. So that's a mouthful. DJ NC said, I beat this game on the Atari Lynx when I was a kid, and I can tell you that there are some super hard levels from here on out. Yes, I am struggling. But it's a lot of fun. I love this game. I played it in high school when I was supposed to be doing work. I downloaded this game and played it instead. Okay, the music is super annoying, but I put it on low because I feel like it adds to the ambiance, you know? I lost a lot of time just now, but it's okay. All right. Okay. All right. So now I have it, so it is going to be a lot easier, I think. What I don't like are all the fucking spiders and centipedes. Okay, so I have to go through this. I don't have another option. Hate that. Oh shit, I'm still full screen. Thank you, Lee. I definitely just thought about that when I was going. There we go. Fuck. Yeah, I probably don't need to really see what's going on down there. But I think these are getting shorter. Ugh. I hate them so much. I fucking hate these the most. The little centipedes. Okay, sweet. I'm glad I have this now because I could just stand in the fucking fire. Here goes nothing. Almost didn't go fast enough on that one. I have to make sure I'm not too trigger happy, but also that I'm clicking it enough. Okay, let's see what's up here. Yeah, I'm trying not to cheat or get any help from chat. On some levels, I do get stuck straight up. Oh no, oh no. Oh, thank goodness. I thought he was coming for me. Oh,
Bummer.
what the fuck? I can't scream. I can't scream. All right, y'all. Woosah. Woosah. So for those of you who don't know, I recently got punched in the throat again. And I cannot scream. I straight up can't. Like, my voice will just go out and it's very straining. So that's even more difficult that I cannot fully rage to this game. I should have ran right in the fire. I have the fucking boots. Alright. It's okay. I only have to do all of this again. It's fine. Everything's fine. Ooh. Okay, I can breathe. I was holding my breath. I fucking hate those spiders. It's after dark, y'all. AK after dark. This definitely feels like one of those rounds that's very tedious. So it really sucks to get far and then die. He's spinning, he's spinning. I'm like zoned in. I'm locked in, bro. Ah, shit. I almost fucked it up. Okay. All right, we're going to get this key. Sometimes like my eyes get dry watching this so long and I have to do this, but I can't do that because I need to be paying attention to every little thing. Oh my gosh, I thought I hit the button too fast. My timing was not off yet. All right. Ah! Do I want to hit that one? I can just stand in the fire. What the fuck?
Bummer.
I really thought I was in the fucking clear. Bruh, I thought I was in the clear. I was like, okay, just wait for those. Literally, into the fire! I could just go into the fire. I can just wait for the spiders to pass. No, there's a fucking invisible maze. You know what? I should have known because I noticed one of the spiders. I thought it skipped one. But I was like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing things, you know? It's after dark. I'm getting tired. No, there's a fucking invisible maze. I have to watch where the spiders go because they go along the parameter of wherever they are. So that means I should be able to tell where the walls are based on where the spider's going. That's a dick move from the game, Chris said. Oh my gosh, DJ said, Ice Death, Pentagram, Cakewalk, some of, where to go? Some of these levels took me weeks and I was like 15 with lots of time to spend on them. I was also probably like 15 or 16 when I was playing them. And I was doing this instead of doing my schoolwork, so, you know, I was more than happy to be doing this instead. Alright, I think this is my last attempt for the night, y'all. This is the best part of chips, MDB said. What, when I fucking crash out? I can't even do a proper crash out, it's so frustrating. I fucking hate these balls. What even is this instrument? A trombone? Cause he getting it. He is getting it on this trombone. Alright. Old-timey piano. It's more than just that. Alright. Here we are. Into the fire. So I can go there. I basically have to follow him. There we go. Just in case, let me stand in this fire. Wait. I'm confused. Why is he going there if I can walk through it? I'm not trying to find out, to be honest with you. Let me wait for him to pass. Shit. Wait, isn't that just where... Oh, he went like around. Okay. Can I go up here? Yes. Alright, he touches these. I'm just like keyboard mashing. Oh my gosh, I got all of them. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Did I? We did it! Hold on, I gotta make sure my titties don't fall out, because that would be a problem. You would never see me on Twitch ever again. Okay, I'm turning off this fucking music. We did it! Get hype, get hype. What is that, 2 levels tonight? Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. DJ Ansi, thank you so much for joining and thank you for the raid. Y'all, we are going to wrap it up for the night. I know that some of you just raided into here. I would love if you would give me a follow. I'll be streaming Thursday night, 10 p.m. Eastern. We usually watch Sunday Night Heat. We are currently trying to hit cosplay sub and bit goals, which we'll do activities in those cosplays as we hit them. As soon as we hit these goals, I will be doing whichever cosplay the following stream. So it's going to be a quick turnaround. And then Spooky Out Girl Twitch, don't forget, Marty Bell and myself will be here giving out prizes to the chat, having so much fun, getting into weird shenanigans. We get fucking weird on here, okay? We're sitting in a ball pit the whole time. We have costumes. We have 2 cosplays planned out. We'll be doing a raffle. We give away other prizes as well. And it's going to be in 1 week, Tuesday, October 21st. And we don't know what time yet, but probably 5 p.m., 6 p.m.-ish. Probably around that time is when we've been doing it. We definitely dove into astrology, aliens, ghosts, some interesting conversations tonight. So thank you so much for that. Yes, is Max on? I would love to raid Max. Please don't go anywhere because I would love to share the love, even if you did just follow a raid. I just have to find my Twitch screen. Here we go. All right, and it looks like... Who is on? Who is on? Who is on? Max is on. Let's go raid Max. They are playing a game. I don't know which game, but they're playing a game. So even if you don't plan on staying, please go along with the stream and put a pinkies up in Max's chat. Max was in our chat earlier, chatting a little bit, as one does in the chat. So, yes, before Marty's bedtime, very sad dog, exactly. Thank you so much, everyone. This was so much fun. I got to explore with my makeup and these wigs a little bit and have some fun playing Chip and chatting with you all. So I'll see you on Thursday, everyone. Keep those pinkies up. Check out my links. Thank you, Adrian, for putting all my links in the chat. Pinkies up.